Alright, so as promised, here's a video on the 190E I just picked up a couple weeks ago. Now, this car is a one owner, 52,000 mile example. It has a couple little minor imperfections on it. I don't know if you can see it on the video. Some scratches, a couple of dings and dents, but overall, this is probably one of the cleanest Mercedes I've seen in years. Like, I haven't seen one, especially 190s. Haven't seen one this clean since they were only, like 10 years old, and people were still generally driving around like normal cars. This is my new daily driver. I got rid of the PT Cruiser. It was a good first car, but wanted something with a little bit more class. So I found this. Guy came into the dealership I work at. Was looking at buying an Equinox. Ended up not buying the Equinox, but I bought his car. It's a long story. I'm not going to go into that here, but yeah, just figured I'd show you around it. So I could have my fill of Mercedes while I work on the white one. It's not a perfect car. It does have some problems. Oh, my bad. 52,997 miles. So you're gonna have to pardon me again. I'm using my phone because I don't feel like editing shit with a camera. It's just kind of in the way. I also don't have any empty SD cards. So yeah, here you go. The car is very clean. There's other than a couple of things like that little rip up here. Overall, it's all in very nice shape. It has leather seats. This nice two-tone roof. Pretty much everything in here is factory original except for this window switch, which just fell through the dashboard. And a couple other things. The air conditioner works, this is the first car I've had that has a working air conditioner, which is, oh my god, it's so nice. Yeah, so I figured I'd give you a small driving video. I came to an empty parking lot. Yeah, so here we go. It's got the 2.3 liter inline 4. Nothing too special. It's a it's an economy car. I have big plans for it though. Much like with the 560, the automatic is starting to annoy me already, and I've only had the car I got it in May actually, so a couple months. But car's rear wheel drive. I'm thinking about putting a different engine head on it, which will give me about 50 more horsepower. Putting the 2.3 16 head on it, which for all you Mercedes enthusiasts out there, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. It gets up and goes. Doesn't really, not too fast, not too slow. Feels nice and peppy. Steering is nice and sharp. It's got the updated wheel. This is a 93, so this is the last year of production of these before they went into the, what are they called? W202s. But yeah, so there you go. Just a little video on my my new daily driver. If you guys want any videos in particular, I'll try my best to make them. But as for now, yeah, there you go. Just a quick look at the car. I have some more plans for it. Once again, turning it into the 2.316 version, essentially. I have the spoiler I'm going to put on because I think it just looks nice. Also because I know I'm going to sound like a retard for saying this, but it makes it a lot easier to back up when you look out the back window. You can't really tell where the back of the car is too much, so little spoiler on the back just gives you kind of like where it is. It also looks really cool, and I think it looks nice. Yeah, doesn't have a center console or anything like that. Although I do have a glove box. So unlike the white car, I have a glove box but no center console. Where the white car has no center console, or has a center console and no glove box. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Climate controls are stupid. I'm not kidding. This is how it actually is in the owner's manual. This is a temperature selector wheel, defroster, the defogger, temperature selector wheel button, heating, outside air and cooling, and then override off. Then you have the dehumidifier, normal mode. This is the air conditioner controls. So this is called normal mode. And then recirculate. These buttons are kind of like whack-a-mole buttons. You can turn them all off and on. This one's different though. Got cassette holders here, full of previous owners' cassettes. Radio, which works when it wants to. The thing down there is broken. That little guy, the little temperature display, and the what's it called? The trip counter is also broken. It's not perfect. Never said it was perfect, but it was $4,200, and I couldn't be happy with my purchase. So there you go. There's a tour of my daily driver, which is, in my opinion, a lot nicer than the PT Cruiser. And I'm sure all of you are saying, I can't even believe you bought a PT Cruiser, but whatever. So there you go. Alright, well, have a good one.